Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jessica Alexandria. If we're meeting for the first time, I'm the creator and the head witch behind Bahati Life Apothecary, professional astrologer, tarot, and intuitive reader. And for those of you guys that don't know, I am a practicing witch. I use tarot all the time to work with my intuitive gifts that were God-given to me. I was born with them. Today, obviously, in the title of today's video, we know that we're going to be working on the Idaho murders. There were 4 students, I believe, that were murdered randomly. Or was it random? Recently, I do not have any back information on this. As far as I know, today is December 4th, I believe. There's not a whole lot of information that is out there. So everything that it is I pull is going to come directly from my intuition, and the tarot is my tool that I use to work with my intuitive knowledge. Okay, I am already starting to get information. I feel like who's behind this is actually very sick and twisted individually, clearly, because, or they're a very sick and twisted individual, clearly, because of what they did. But I also am getting like a lot of obsession. That's something that just came through for me. Okay, and a lot of sickness internally. Like I'm getting actually a lot of obsession. And as I'm saying that, it's like very sticky. So this could be a very sick and twisted sexual, but okay, we'll talk about this. Okay, which leads me to my next, look at that, guys, in the devil card right there. See? The devil card. Okay, we're going to talk about this. Oh my God, here we go. So before I dive into this reading, I want to let you guys know that tarot, some people respect it and other people don't. Whether you respect it or whether you don't, that's neither here nor there. You're here for a reason. I use the tarot again to channel intuitive feelings that get triggered by looking at the symbolism from the tarot. From there, I see, feel, hear, sense a lot of different things. These readings are tough for me. If you get triggered easily, or if this is not your topic, or if you love true crime but you can get triggered by details, this is maybe your reading or maybe not. If it ever gets too graphic, click out. Again, I'm working with the spiritual realm, so I can't totally predict what it is that I'm seeing and feeling, and half the time it traumatizes me. I don't actively show up for these types of readings. One of the examples that I said in this Shanquilla Robinson reading that I just recently posted was that when I was working on Gabby Petito, there were a lot of details that were coming through for me, and not only did it not traumatize me, I'm not going to say that, but it stuck with me for a few weeks afterwards, and not only the details of it, but how as I continue to channel, and I'm pretty good at disconnecting myself, but as I continue to channel Gabby Petito's energy throughout as the week was unfolding, I wasn't actively choosing to. It was just coming through. I kept getting bits of information. I started realizing that the noise of cracking rocks that is I was hearing in her reading when I was connecting with her energy was not rocks that I thought were smashing on her head. It was actually blood vessels popping in her head, but to me it sounded like rocks. So if you can't deal with information like that, this is not the reading for you. And I just encourage you to maybe check out one of my astrology readings or my tarot readings or whatever. But if you can't deal with those details, I totally understand. That's why I don't do these types of readings very often, but I wanted to give that disclaimer. Second disclaimer is I mean no harm with anybody that I am connecting with, not any harm or ill intention to them or their families or anybody else that's closely connected to this case. My intention is to only come on and share my intuitive gifts. I feel like they should be available to everyone. It's hard to find a good intuitive person these days, and this is just my way of giving back. I also have a lot of protection that I talk over my YouTube channel and any work that I touch or anything that I show up for. So this is going to reach those people that it's meant to. Having said that, I don't have any backwards or not backwards. I don't have any back information. And like I said at the start of this video, at the time of me sharing this, there's very minimal information. And on top of that, I haven't heard or done a lot of research on this. I'm just working with my intuition and just kind of vibing with it, okay? So having said that, guys, I'm already starting the channel. I am getting, and this is super confirmation already with the devil card showing up here, there is obsession here. I am already telling you guys, and I already feel that the person who is responsible for these murders of the 4 students is not someone that is close to them. It's someone who is obsessed. And I also feel that they're connected to social media. There's a sexual obsession with one of the females there. I don't know if it's on TikTok or whatever the case is, but I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into this reading. Okay, let's go. Spirit guides from the highest lights of the universe, I thank you so much for this moment. I'm looking at the 4 students from Idaho. I ask that you protect me while I do this reading and protect others, but give information to help those who are working on this case and help the families find answers. Talk to me through the tarot in a way that's clear and precise. Speak to me directly. What's going on? What happened? Let's just go ahead and start with that. What can you tell me about what happened that day or night? Spirit is saying right away they want to talk about the fact that someone is leaving something. They want this actually feels pretty good. It feels really positive. But there's so much of a focus on people leaving or the students leaving a situation. And I'm actually feeling like you guys are looking at the wrong thing there. That may be the only evidence that is standing out right now. But that's actually not, it's like a red herring. Like it's something that's leading you in the wrong direction. You need to learn to look elsewhere, or the real information is coming from another thing. The one thing that stands out to me at the top of my head is the day where or the night when they're getting food. I did see that there was a video of them grabbing food. People are looking at that. They're saying to stop looking in that direction. It has nothing to do with where they... I also feel like it weakens the case by looking at that, and weakens... This is someone who didn't get what they wanted, or wanted something from one of the people. That they wanted something from one of the people who was murdered, and they didn't get it, or didn't get it to the way that they wanted. I do not feel like this is rational. Spirit, talk to me about this. Am I accurate? 4 of Swords. It happened when they were sleeping. Ace of Wands. This is like passion. This has to do with attraction. Someone feels like I actually was kind of talking about this, but this in the Shanquilla case, it's something similar where someone feels like they're owed something, and they didn't get it, or they didn't hear from the girl, or from whoever this person was. And is it a male or a female? Can we just zero in on that? This is a masculine energy, I believe. Could be a Gemini. Someone who feels like there's a lot of this energy lately. They feel like with the Justice card reverse, it shows the energy of being unfair, but I don't see this as necessarily being unfair when it comes to what happened with these 4 people. It's just in life. They feel like things are unfair in life, and this is where the aggression was coming out, that they took it out on these different people, or on the students. Spirit, talk to me. I feel like I'm losing a detail here. Okay, yeah, we have 5 of Swords. This is someone who feels, again, I don't know if you guys saw the Shanquilla case. It's very similar to the energies where someone feels like they're owed something. In this case, I feel like it's attention, or a certain way of life, or a certain friend group or friend circle. I actually feel like this is an adult male who has an obsession on one of the girls, and specifically, what is he obsessed with? I'm getting a lot of sexual, one of the girls, Queen of Cups. He's obsessed with one of the females there. He's found them visually like sexual. I actually almost feel like he traveled a while to get to her. Spirit is talking about, you guys are looking at the wrong thing. You guys are looking at who was in the video, and I don't know if I necessarily see that confirmed as in the video. It's someone who was obsessed with the Queen of Cups, and it has something to do with the way that they live their lives. They These girls must have been very active on Instagram or something. In the life that they were living, there's a lot of jealousy. And I also heard unhinged, something that's unhinged, like, talk to me about Knight of Wands, because I have an initial thought here, but what is... Yeah, Knight of Wands. It's like Knight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Swords reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, King of Wands is reversed. So this is someone who feels that... I'm just getting this really strong sense that their anger and their obsession is coming from a space that, like, life is not fair for them. They don't have, like, the normal college experience. Life was too hard for them. They didn't get, maybe they're, I don't know why I'm getting like a mechanic, or they work with their hands, or they're tinkering with things or pulling things. Their hands get dirty. I'm honestly, as I'm looking at their hands, it's coming across as black. I can't tell if this is oil, something like old and oily, or if this is old blood that I'm looking at. I can't tell. And I honestly am not comfortable with getting closer to this. It could actually be both of those things. But this person who did the murders is not unaccustomed. They're very used to getting their hands oily and greasy and like big messes. I don't know if it's necessarily giving serial killer vibes, because I'm asking that. I do feel like there's a strong chance that there have been deaths at this person's hands, or like a sense of violent streak, like a violent streak. This may not it's something about this being like almost hidden. I feel like this is the first time that this has ever really happened, but it built up into this. It built up into this thing. So let's say this person hunts, but are they a mechanic? I don't know why I'm getting mechanic vibes, or someone who works with their hands, a mechanic. Or like automobiles, or fixing things, or trucks, or tractors, and it's like there's an oil on the hands. There's an oil, and I'm seeing like dirty rags or something, like they're wiping their hands. Or there might be a connection to a something that's left, like an evidence that's left where like tools are, or oily tools, or the smell of oil, like automobile oil, and something about it being old and crusted. But I cannot tell you guys if this is blood that I'm looking at, like dried blood, or oil, or a combination of the two of them. What am I looking at? Oh God, here we go, right? Like, here we go. This is someone who was obsessed and watched on social media. I don't think that this person really knew. Yeah, Page of Swords, they were lurking. How close were they to the girls? There's something about the girls, and the guys just happen to be, how close were they? No, they didn't have a relationship with them like that. Ten of Pentacles could suggest a family connection, but I don't see it as that, to be honest. I see this as someone who watches from afar, or watches through social media, and what were they watching? What do they see when they watch? What's their perception? This will give a general... I do feel like is this one person? I'm asking a lot of questions right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who feels like they're if you ask them what was their motive, they felt like they didn't have a good fair chance in life, or that these people were living their lives and they were just good and solid, and they never had that experience. And it just, that, if you peel back the layers, that's the root of it. I'm gonna start over. I like keep what we have, but tell me, because there's something I'm missing. What am I missing? Yeah, Three of Cups reversed, and the Nine of Wands. This is someone who feels ostracized or kicked out, or like I don't know if it's like the partying and the college lifestyle and that type of stuff. They just are not. It's interesting because I don't feel like they're a part of it. Either they didn't go to college, or they didn't get to have those traditional experience, and they watch and they have an obsession. It's like I said in the very beginning, I'm getting this like thick slick of oil. Like I'm getting a thick slick of oil, and I can't tell if this is their career. What am I missing? What am I missing? Someone wanted to get close. I feel like this is someone who is watching from afar. This is like giving like social media stalker type of stuff. And watching and sprinkles in like they show in the DMs. They're the first person to watch your story. Just one of those types of characters that just don't say anything. They just kind of lurk in the shadows. And then they're like obsessed, but they also like hate you, but they think that they... Yeah, with the girl. They're obsessed with the girl. One of the girls. The people who got like stabbed. It's like there's one person in particular that stands out to this person that they targeted, but it's everybody around. It's like watching this person's stories, which leads you to watch that person's stories. How do they find them though? That's very... How do they find the girl? Like, how do they know of her? How? Like, how did this start? Yeah, they don't know her person. Oh, wow. They want to talk about the temperance card. This keeps showing up. Talk to me about temperance. They don't actually have a close relationship with her. Knight of Wands. It's more attraction and closeness. Like, meaning like actual physical closeness. Like, I could come to you. Oh my God, this person's a nut. There's this strong sense of they've done this before, but not like murder of human beings. This card wants to be out. Yeah, they've done this before. It has to do... I feel like they've cut something up before. They've cut something up before. I can't tell if this is hunting or if this is hunting, it's not for the sole reason of hunting. Whether you agree with hunting or not, there's a lot of people in America, in our society, or my society, where they hunt for fun, or they hunt for pleasure, or they hunt for animal control population, or whatever the case, right? Those people do not have the same mindset of someone who hunts for the sake of they're attracted to the feeling of killing, and then that's when that starts getting triggered, it starts to snowball. This is that person who, this is their first real killing of a human being, or human beings, because there is more than one. But I do get a sense that they've killed before, but it's like... Spirit is saying that you guys are looking in the wrong direction. On currently, right now, December 4th, 2022, whatever information is on the news right now, that's not a really good conclusive evidence. There's more to this than that. The video of the girls at the restaurant, what can we find, at the food truck, what can we find from that? What is the truth of that? Is there... This might actually... Interesting. There may be, maybe. I don't know why Spirit is saying like not to focus too much on that video. If the person is in there, because this is the man who's holding the sword. But if this is the person, I just don't see him as a King of Swords. Unless he has something emotionally wrong with him that helps him disconnect from his feelings. And that's what... I feel like it's someone who was watching on social media. It's an obsession. It's a stalker type of situation. Page of Swords keeps showing up. It's a stalker. I don't think that this is someone who's actually close to the girl specifically. There's one girl that he is obsessed with, and with the Queen of Cups, and the description of the girls currently with the blonde hair, blue eyes, you know, that type of energy, or blonde hair, light skin. I feel like there's this obsession with that and the lifestyle, and that she was just so, like, he was physically attracted to her and she was in close proximity, and there was communication via DMs. I'm also hearing, like, I heard the word timeline, like he watches the timeline or watches a timeline of things. I feel like it was a male. Is it just one person? Jesus. It's a fucking sex something. Something doing with sex. But the girls weren't sexually assaulted. No one was sexually assaulted that we know of. It's obsession. This is why I have a love-hate relationship with the internet. Like, people are just so nuts out there. This is random, but like, I wonder if this person's parents were like a doctor or something, or like, I feel like I'm off with that. Okay. Oh, goodness. 9 of Cups. What did he want? This wasn't a girl. This was not a girl. It was a man. What did he want? Ew, I just heard her voice. The fuck? Okay. Ew. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. I think he wanted to feel, okay, this is about to get deep. He wants to feel included, or he wanted to feel included. It's just like time, man. Like, it's like he wasn't, I don't know. It's interesting because I'm actually not getting a lot of visual, like, intuitive visions of this. I'm really not, thank God. As I said, that I did get an image of a bloody teddy bear. Like a brown bloody teddy bear. On the ground. That's not like evidence or anything. It's just something someone holds close to someone. I feel like Spirit is actually protecting me during this reading. Thank you. I think that he wanted a sense of relief from what he was watching in his life. It's almost, where is he now? King of Pentacles. Interesting. Where is he now? I feel like he's at work or something. I'm just getting a really strong sense of like a car mechanic or something. Like a car mechanic. Or like tractor or fixing things. Like fixing... okay. Oh my God. If he was close to the female that he was, the first female that was visually... There's something about one female... And then her, like the circle that kind of spreads out, you know? But there's something about one person. It's a Queen of Cups. If there is a connection, it almost feels like she brought her car to him or something. Or brought something to him to get fixed. If there is a connection. Spirit, what am I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? I'm not getting any. I heard tooth, like teeth, like a tooth that gets, like a tooth, or something about teeth, or like tooth, I don't know. Like he might be missing a tooth, or he might have a tooth knocked out. Or he might have gotten hit in the mouth, his tooth. Or there's something with his teeth. What is it? What are you telling me? What's going on? I don't even know what to ask right now. Where do I begin? Spirit, where do I begin with this? And understanding and helping. Where do I begin? This card. Okay, King of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. So we're going to start with the fact that this is someone... Yeah. 7 of Swords. Guys, I'm fucking done. Okay. Chariot, Three of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords. I am getting a really strong sense about a person who is a mechanic or a person who works with their hands. They work with their hands, or they like not tinker, but they, it's like, this is kind of like not stressing me out, but I'm just, I don't feel like this is someone that you would expect. I feel like it has to do with social media. Okay, go back. Okay, what about where, okay, so this is where we're beginning. Ace of Cups. Reverse. What's the oil? Just a greasy, like a greasy. Four of Swords reverse and the Six of Wands. This could actually be a combination of oil. Who are these people? Talk to me. I heard like acquaintances, people that know, people around. These are some of the girls. These are the Spirit is not giving me anything today with this case. Why not? They're saying like it's better if I don't know. Yeah, it's just too much. Three of Wands reversed and Three of Swords. There's some things that are just really, I also feel like with the Lover's card, it's just like it's important not to get too close to this. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, well, what is it that you can share? I just feel there's something about a mechanic. There's something about someone who, a person who's very defensive on the outside looking in. I do get a sense that it's social media. And why this night? Like, why? I'm seeing a tooth. I'm seeing a teddy bear. What was the motive? I feel like I answered that already, but what was his motive? Or what was this person's motive? Yeah, yep. There's Six of Pentacles and the Hermit card. This is someone who's been trying to contact or get closer to. I genuinely feel one of the girls via social media. I don't know if he watches her social media, like her social accounts, which one of them or all of them, or if she had, I don't know. And there's an attraction there, a physical attraction and a resentment. It's like an obsession with something that you love, but you hate it at the same time, and you want to draw closer to it. But this person is not interested and doesn't even look your way. She's not even fully aware that you exist, and you got yourself all worked up, and then you just saw the proximity, and then you showed up. That's the vibe. Is this person still, I believe that this person is still alive, and they're still walking to this day. Spirit, what else can you share about this situation or this murder? Queen of Cups, dude. It's the Queen of Cups. This is one of the girls who is, I'm pretty sure, talk to me about the Queen of Cups. He's trying to talk to her. It's giving social media stalkerization. What did he want with it? Well, what? Just, you talk to me. I'm not going to ask any more questions. I'm just going to go with the flow. I feel like I'm directing this too much. And because I'm directing it too much, it's kind of leading me astray. So you talk to me about this. What is it? I'm getting a sense of, like heartburn, but I'm also feeling something within the chest. And breathing. Yeah, dude, they keep bringing it back to the Six of Pentacles. Yep, Five of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Moon card, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I stand by what I said. What is this? Eight of Wands. Same cards want to show up. You guys see me, I've been shuffling this entire time. This is someone who's trying to get close and can't get close and is watching from the sidelines. They may not even necessarily be close to this person. If they are close, it's in service only. Let's say her car broke down one day on social media. I don't know why the mechanic thing is coming up, but let's say her car broke down and she posted on social media, and this is where that person tried to reach out and was like, I can help you. And then she might have responded to that type of request and asked for information, and it just was not that and it has to do with the Queen of Cups. This is where it starts with the Queen of Cups. Not that she's deserved anything. I'm not saying that. This person is completely innocent. It's the sexual attraction. It's the openness. It's the heart. It's her energy that originally attracted this person to her. And from that, it was everybody that's around her that got the brink of it because it's spread out. It's like someone who watches this person, becomes obsessed with this person, then feels like they know her friends and her boyfriend and all that. And then they find out the details, they get there, they lurk, they find, and then, you know, this person is wanting a lot more than what they were given. And by what I mean by given, it means like they wanted more communication, they wanted attention, they wanted to be a part of that world. Maybe that's why even I said that earlier, because like Ariel, it's like watching from, if you think about the metaphor of like Ariel, it's like someone who watches another world and wants to be so much a part of it, but they can't. Like they just were not born there. Like they were not born. That was not how the chips laid for them. Like, and they will do whatever. They will sell their soul. They will do whatever it takes to get to that world. This is that energy. And I think what made them snap? Like, what was it that made them snap? I think opportunity. Like, I just heard like opportunity. Yeah, it's the night out, dude. It's like the Three of Cups and the World card. It's they were out. They knew where they were at, and there was opportunity, and they jumped on it, literally and figuratively. Something about the video, yeah, they were out having fun, and they jumped on that opportunity. There's a mechanic, dude. There's a fucking mechanic or something having to do with car maintenance. Why is that an important detail? I think that's how he tried to reach to this. Ace of Swords, yeah. This person is a whack job. I'm sorry. I can't. I mean, anytime we don't expect a rational person here. I'm talking to myself now at this point. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? What are you trying to show me with this? This person is just, I don't think a total recluse. I just think that it's a person who goes to work and is on looks on social media or scrolls, and then they just found someone that they were attracted to, and then they found that they were in close proximity. But why the rage? Like, what the fuck? I feel like they were blocked, or the world. Why the world? Okay, the same cards are coming out. Yeah, what is this? Eight of Cups. This is bringing me back to the original of when it's like a spirit saying like you're looking at the wrong thing. So what should we be looking at? It's like a person who is scorned by their life, or they don't like their life at all. And then they see these people raging and having fun, and they end it. They end it. Where are they now? I'm definitely, literally, figuratively stabbed through the heart. What's going to happen with this person? He's going to be fucking... I just heard sorcery. It's going to be a mystery for a little... Unless you can go onto their internet. If you can go onto their social media. I just feel like there's a clue and a big, like you'll see a lot via DMs but there's a lot of DMs in there or just engagement or something. Did these girls have big platforms or something that drew attention to them or... Yeah, this is someone who's been spying, who's been watching from a distance and spying. They're watching like them live their lives and then they got a little too invested and then it just... Okay, last thing and I'm going to close this out because this has really been stumping me. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, the Emperor's here and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. And it's like, you would think that this is like a crime of passion and love and that the person who stabbed, I think it's a guy, pretty sure, the guy who stabbed the girl to start and all those around her, that he was in love with her or that she was in love with him, but I do not get connection even with the lovers here. It's like someone who's so disillusioned that they believe, I don't think it as like, oh, this is my person. I think it's like what they missed out on. I don't know why they're looking at someone's life and saying like, I deserve to have a part of this or that. Yeah, I think it's just so unexpected and so... Like, why would you look at someone's life and feel like that should be your life? And harbor resentment. It's something so, or someone so left field that just came up and saw an opportunity, took it. I do not feel like this was like, oh my God, there they are. I feel like there was a strategy on this person's part of, I'm going to see if I can get closer. And then they did, saw the opportunity, and literally went ham. What's going to happen with this person? I don't know why I'm hearing the name like Michael. Alan or Adam or something like I'm afraid. I'm really afraid that he's going to get away with this. I feel like he might get away with this. Damn. He might be leaving. Like, he might be leaving the country. Or just out. Weird that this person's carrying the swords. Because it's like, I just feel like it's this person carrying the knife. Where is he going? Someone who just didn't show up for work. Or maybe that's how you know is by he's supposed to show up for work and he just like doesn't show up for work. Interesting that it's 7 and 7 is really standing out to me right now. I do get a really strong sense of strategy here and something having to do with his work. And I feel like this person's a mechanic. I feel like that. Or if they don't actually work, like where they get a W-2, they get cash for fixing like tractors or something like that. I don't know why that's coming through. What are his qualities to help mimic this person? He watched from afar, them partying, his work. I'm done. I can't say it any other way. I stand by what it is that I said. This is someone who's literally watching from afar, his work, they're partying, the passion, the attraction, and the fucking ugh of the Five of Swords reversed. I do not think that this is someone that is actually close to them. I feel like this is someone who's watching from afar. Confirm or deny that that is the truth. Yep, I'm done. Goodbye, everyone. I think that this person's going to get, I just don't feel like there's a lot of, it's so fucking random. I'm actually frustrated. It's so random, this person. I feel like this okay, why is the Eight of Wands here? Is there going to be some, I like to get some type of confirmation when I do things like this. If I feel this way and I can't imagine how the family feels. I'm so frustrated actually with this. I'm really frustrated with this. I don't know if he's gonna, I don't know. If there's a way to find the person, it's through his work. Someone doesn't show up for work and it's too convenient, and it's just, this person who doesn't show up for work or the job the next day has a really weird background. Either he has killed an animal or killed something, but I think this is his first time killing people. But there's a little bit of a a tiny trail with what he's killed before. But it's almost giving hunting vibes, but it's not actually doing it for like why people normally hunt. It's like there's something that drew him to it and he got some satisfaction from it. I'm seeing oil and hands, like a mix of oil. I cannot tell. I'll always be honest with you guys. I can't tell if this is oil on the hands, like gas, not gas, but the oil from like replacing a car engine, not a car engine, but like fixing the oil in the car, or like an oil change. Maybe he does that. All right. Any last words? I'm really frustrated by this. And I feel like that's going to be the overall general gist of this. Yeah, gosh. I think that there's going to be a bit of a height, like it's going to be real kind of tough. Is there, okay, any last words, Spirit? I hate that Judgment is reversed. And the Hangman here, Six of Pentacles. I just feel like this is someone in the service industry or someone people go to. Spirit is just saying like a car mechanic or I don't know. Any last words? And then I'm going to sign off. Yeah, he's like a recluse. I don't know why this is giving like, I stand by what I said. I feel like it's a car mechanic or someone who works with tractors, or if he gets money, it's through car repairs, or they're going to find a bit of information or something hidden with car oil or car parts or tractors or something. I said what I said. Also, I think something about a tooth. Like his tooth gets knocked out, or something about a tooth, or there's a connection to a tooth. Look for a tooth. Or he shows up for work trying to be normal and there's like a tooth missing and people are like, what the fuck is that? And I just don't know. I don't think that this person, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to let this one go because I could literally, yeah, there's so much. I don't know why I'm also hearing sorcery. And when I hear sorcery, the energy that it's giving is that what it looks like is not what it actually is. I'm a witch. So for those of you guys that don't know, I'm a practicing witch. So it's different because we use our intention and herbs and magic, candles, etc., in order to heal, make things right, attract certain things in our lives, help our friends, help our people, help our clients. This is not like that. When I say sorcery, it's like smoke and mirrors. It's someone that's I don't know why I keep seeing like transportation, like a mechanic. My hands are shaking. I don't know if he's, the Chariot and the Fool card. I just feel like, on top of that, I feel like he might be leaving. Like, he might be, like, literally, like, or that's his plan, is to get the fuck out and travel, like, and be elsewhere. This is someone who like is like, I'm going to Mexico. I'm starting a new life. There's a chance that this person might get away with it. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, guys, if I need to do a part 2, I will. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like telling like the police to look for a tooth. It's like something that got knocked out. A tooth or like an earring. I just feel like it's a tooth. All right, maybe there might be a part 2. This is where I'm being left right now. If there's any updates, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I typically try not to get too close to things. I literally can go on and on about this. All right, one more thing. One more. Yeah, 8 of Wands. This is like, personally, this is why I just can't with the online stalkers, because it's the level of wackadoodleness that comes from this, and delusion is just unreal. Why are you showing me this? Like, why are you showing me this? Or like a family business of like mechanicry. Is that why they couldn't go to college? Now you're going to go to jail is what I'm hearing. And now you're facing going to jail. Something about, they're just like, clearly there needs to be more evidence, right? Someone knows or heard one of the girls talking about something that she was dealing with, and she has a really strong suspicion of who this person is who ended it, aka ended their lives. She has information about something Queen of Cups said about, I don't know if it's like a stalker situation, or I hope that she has the confidence, the courage to share those details, and what she knows. I'm also seeing like someone, she acts as like a key. I don't know why I'm seeing like spirit showing me someone putting a key in the door and unlocking it, and that just kind of opens the trial, like not trial, but what is it when you look at the case? It just kind of opens the door in a new direction that's more beneficial than where the police, or where they're currently headed. They're saying to go in a new direction with this trial and what they're looking at currently. And this card still wants to jump out. What is it? See, I could like... I don't know why. I just feel like this person is in like the mechanic, and it keeps coming up. I've never seen a 10 of Pentacles, or maybe it's a family business, like a family mechanic, like a family car business, or I don't know. All right, one last thing, I promise, and then we're gonna close out. Yeah, I stand by everything that I said. It's like you don't have to look too far to look far is what I just heard. So this is something like I'm telling you, like I just feel like if you look on her phone, Queen of Cups, if you look on the the Queen of Cups' phone, you're going to see, but I almost feel like you got to scroll. Someone is obsessed. And if you wouldn't know, because she didn't bite the bait to communicate very often. But this person was watching on all social media accounts and maybe had minimal interaction. So how would the police even know to look at that conversation? Because it would seem like just a normal person. But it's someone who, and it's not like it's a lot of communication. It's someone who watches from a distance and maybe interacted a small handful of times with her through a time of distance, like time that would have passed. And there's not really a whole lot to go from that, but it's a stalker situation, or this person, it was the Queen of Cups, was she aware? Yeah. It's someone who's young, but kind of, yeah, she's aware. She's fully aware. She's fully aware of this person. So she might have told a friend. It's someone who's young, but comes across as if she's mature. And forgive me for saying this, but like sexually mature, at least in the eyes of this person, that's how they would describe her. But I think they have a certain understanding that this is not like, it's like this person feels like they could have lived a life, or they wanted to live a life like that, but it doesn't fall that way. So it just pisses them off. It's not that they necessarily want her as much as it is that they want a life with her in it, or someone like her in it, and she represents what they didn't have, and it just was opportunity and jumped on it. But this person also has a history, a small history of abuse towards, like, not abuse towards animals, but hunting disguised, or something disguised under like a body already, but it's not a human body, it's an animal body, but it's not hunting. I said what I said, you guys. I'm sticking with that. If you guys have any updates, let me know. I'm so frustrated. I need to go for a walk. I need to cleanse myself. If you would like, I have subscriptions on my website where I pull cards daily. I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm really irritated. And I think also why I'm irritated is because I don't feel like the answers are going to come really clear for this reading. But I said what I said. I feel like that's who it is. I'm also hearing the name Ryan. I don't know, but I'm done. All right, guys. If you need me, I'm in the apothecary working my magic. I'll talk to you later. Bye.